Hey. What's up? Well, y'all come on in here. Ooh, I'm making a mess over here. Let me just unplug. Oh, Jesus, lamb. Okay, let me unplug this fan. Ooh. Hey, everybody. Hey. Y'all, that bell is denied. That bell was denied. Oh. Mm, mm. All right. Y'all come on up in here. Oh, my God. When I say I got so much going on, I can't catch up. All right. Hey, everybody. I thought I turned this on. Okay, cool. All right. I'm sure everybody is live. I'm sure everybody in their mama live. All right. Come on in. Oh, yeah. Everybody literally in their mama is literally live right now. Oh, everybody is live. Jesus. All right. Y'all come on up in here. 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 Diddy ain't going home. Diddy ain't going home. Yeah. Diddy gotta stay in jail. Puffy gotta stay in jail. Puffy gotta stay in jail. Jail. Puffy gotta stay in jail. Let me quit. I'm not trying to find no joy in this. I really ain't. But let's get into the things. What's going on? Who birthday is it? Happy birthday, Brittany. Hey, boo. Happy birthday. All right, so let's get into the things. Hey, everybody, let me speak. Twin Flames, what's up? What's up, Lee? What's up, Nicole? What's going on, Miss Bernice? Tanisha, how are you? Hey, Chef in chat, first time here. Well, welcome, boo. Hey, Miss Gina, I'm not bothered. Mama Bees. Hey, Mama Bees. Mimi, Miss Janetta, K. Calloway. I see y'all. What's up? All right, so let's go ahead and get into the thing. So here we are. We're going to get into the tweets. So this was at 4:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the courtroom, Combs' lawyers, Brian Steele and Jason, are patting each other on the back. Agnifilio is in the holding cell with Combs. His family is in the second row of the gallery. At 5:04 p.m., Combs' lawyer Agnifilio, Alexandra Shapiro, and Tini Gallegos emerge from the holding cell, still waiting for Sean Diddy Combs to be brought into the courtroom by the U.S. Marshals. At 5:09 p.m., Sean Diddy Combs has been brought in, sits next to Tini Gallegos reading. Agnifilio walks over to them and then back over to his seat. Prosecutors are in the place at the front table, waiting for the judge. All right. Then the judge says, here we go. I have read the party's submission and others. The jury convicted the defendant of counts 3 and 5. For the following reasons, bail is denied. Judge says, even if the defendant was solely required to show that he is not a danger to the community, he could not meet that burden. Prior to trial, the court denied bail once and sees on reasons to reverse that now. See no reason, to reverse that now. The defendant, wait a minute. Oh, the defense conceded the defendant's violence. Then the judge says his violence is depicted in the video of Cassie Ventura. What did I tell y'all earlier? What did I say earlier? I'm just going to tell y'all don't be listening to me because I told y'all earlier what Y'all, listen, we know that he was not convicted for DV. We know that he was not convicted on the RICO charges. But one thing is for certain, y'all, this man has a proven track record via text messages, via things that came out during this trial that shows that he is not fit to be out here amongst all of these witnesses. Y'all, there are 35 witnesses who testified for the prosecution. Come on, man. All right, let me get back into it. His violence is depicted in the video of Cassie Ventura. The defense admitted this is a terrible moment. Domestic violence is the issues, is what she said. It wasn't only that. There was the London hotel incident. There was violence after the searches in this case. As to Jane, there was June 2024 after the searches of Combs' residence. The evidence sees a disregard for the law and um, for violence. Okay, hold on. They're coming in quick, man. These tweets coming in quick. Okay, hold on. All right, the judge says the court takes no position on what it will consider at sentencing, nor what sentencing will impose. But here, the burden is on him, and he cannot carry it. The defense argues the guidelines start at 21 months, and the U.S. says 51 months. He's done 10 months. I set sentencing for Friday, October the 3rd at 10 a.m. I am willing to expedite it. Agnifilio says we would like to get it expedited. We will need to expedite pre-sentencing report from probation, but I will be available anytime. Now, here you go with all of the people. The judge is biased. The judge is this. The judge is that. If the judge didn't make a decision, obviously it was up to the judge to make the decision, y'all. It was obviously up to the judge to make the decision, or otherwise, I mean, judges did not bail all the time. So because it is Diddy, and y'all automatically assume, I'm gonna just tell you, I'm gonna be honest. Right now, I am disgusted, and I'm gonna cut a lot of people off. Cause if you think in any type of way that it is cute to be out here making a mockery of people who have actually went through things, it ain't cute, it ain't funny, and I don't like it. I'm being so for real when I say that. I have literally unfollowed so many people because of the simple reason you are being ignorant at this very time. And guess what? I don't got time. I ain't got time to teach you why it's ignorant. I ain't got time to teach you what you're doing is wrong. Guess what? I just don't want to have nothing to do with you. Period. Because the thing is the man is disgusting. That's something you can't take away. And I told y'all, I don't care what nobody say, them people were not going to be okay if he was released on bond. I don't care what y'all say. The man is a danger. He shows that when he gets angry, what he's capable of doing. Now, granted, this man we heard during trial play Fruit Ninja with somebody's head, throwing apples and oranges and bananas and watermelons and cantaloupes and things at that girl's head. He needs to go. I'm going to tell you what, I don't like what I'm seeing. Chaotic. Let me tell you something. Your video, very distasteful. He did a video now talking about freak offs where he got people pouring oil on him. Y'all, that shit ain't funny. I'm sorry. It's not funny. It ain't funny. Not to me. It's not. It probably is to y'all, but that's not funny to me. It's not funny. Not funny. All right. We will hold a hearing on. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get back into it. The judge says there is a great divide on the sentencing guidelines. I see that Mrs. Comey has her statute book open. The rule required that the report, absent a reasoned waiver. Ooh, okay, that's a lot right there. A reasoned waiver, probation may be able to be expedited. The judge says, update me by July the 11th at noon. And we will hold a hearing on the afternoon of July the 11th. Agnifilio says, Your Honor has a lot of information from presiding over this trial. We want the sentencing as soon as possible. Other Mann Act cases, there's nothing remotely similar to this. You know, I haven't really tuned in to any other bloggers. I've been pretty busy today. I haven't tuned into any other bloggers to know what was going on. What I seen Armand doing was disgusting. What I seen Chaotic doing was disgusting. Y'all don't have to agree with me, but it was disgusting. It was distasteful. It was ignorant. It was diabolical. It's all of the things that you can think of, because guess what? Even though he was not found guilty on RICO charges, that oil and all of the rest of that stuff is still a thing. It's still something that somebody went through. And y'all think it's cute? What it also does is it shows that people can do a whole lot of things and get away with it. That wasn't cute, man. I'm sorry. And to the blogs that reposted it, I think there was nasty work of you. The shade room gotta call you out. The neighborhood talk gotta call you out. Every last one of y'all should be called out for the things. And I've noticed the biasness. Now, see, it's after the trial. I can talk now. I noticed the biasness in these blog posts. Every last owner of the neighborhood talk, Kyle, you and your people are very biased. The shade room is very biased. All of these people are biased. I'm going to tell you, I'm a whole lot different. When the defense presented something that was cool and good, I was with it. I was like, okay, the defense is eating this one. If the prosecution gave something that was good, I'm like, okay, the prosecution doing good here. But to see y'all literally in the midst of all of this doing what y'all doing, like and we won't forget that we are addressing a big ugly bill that's not beautiful, that is going to unalive so many Americans. It is so much going on, and I don't know if it is because I'm on edge about everything going on, or if it is just diabolical and nasty to see y'all carrying on this way. I don't want to go into other people's chats because I'm not here for that. Free Diddy, do this to Diddy, this Diddy this, Diddy Diddy this, Diddy Diddy this, Diddy Diddy this. No. Okay. Let me finish reading, y'all. Okay, well, maybe I already read everything. It looks like they have a hearing on July the 8th. I don't know. Is it just me? What do y'all think about this? Let me know. Y'all probably been talking and telling me. Oh man, I don't know. I literally glanced at Instagram for a minute, and I was utterly disgusted by the number of people who think that this stuff is funny, all down in the comments kikiing and laughing. I'm sorry, ain't nothing about this funny. You know who is also not funny to? His daughters, his twin daughters. It's also not funny to his baby girl. Yes, Armand did it. So there's another guy, and I really liked him too. On the Oda on the go or whatever. He was doing a video and he was outside of the courtroom and he was like, I have an idea. How about we squirt baby oil on you, on your body? And so Armand takes his shirt off and they are literally squirting baby oil. You got people out there filming it and rubbing it on him. That is disgusting. What is this celebration for? This type of stuff, I don't get it, man. It's your boy Candy did a baby oil skit shaking my head. I don't like him at all anyway. Adi is goofy and not serious. I've been seeing that. That was just insane to me, y'all. Like me seeing that, I cringed. I literally cringed. I was like, this is too much. This is way too much. Hold on, y'all. I just again, this is gross. This is gross. Hey guys, child. He's goofy. Well, his goofiness is distasteful. It is extremely distasteful. I just I was disgusted. I was disgusted. I don't and again, I don't know about y'all. I don't know how y'all feel about it. Maybe it's cool for, some people, but I think it's a no-go. Also I did see that what is Don Richards? She put out a statement per Lisa Bloom because Lisa Bloom is her attorney. She did put out a statement. And again, I knew all of the victims, people who testified, they have every right to have. And this is another thing I saw. Cassie should shut up. Why you sending her lawyer over here to say anything? She should shut up. Why should she shut up? Why? I'm just asking. So why should she shut up? Regardless of how you feel about Cassie, a lot of people, oh, see, now I can really just tell how I truly feel. A lot of people, oh my God, Cassie was probably once a victim, but she was no longer a victim because she started going through it. And it takes nothing for somebody to get on this stand who's an expert at this stuff and actually tell you how this stuff works. Let you know that psychologically they go through things mentally as victims. Oh, y'all, this dog is so annoying. I want you to go home. Hey, little bit, calm down, girl. What's the latest? I just woke up. He was denied bail. That's the latest. Hold on, girl, because you think I'm gonna play with you. We got one more time to rule. Child. Um, so he was denied bail. He was denied bail. Um, I just I don't know. I know I'm gonna probably lose a lot of people for being as open as I am. The reason why I didn't do this during the trial was because I knew and I saw what I saw in other people's chats, and I was trying to avoid that. I have gained an audience here, and I'm so appreciative. But I have to just keep it honest, man. The man deserves to stay in jail. Shocking that more people see Diddy as the victim here really shows where we are as a society. It does God's child. And let me It really does. It shows exactly where we are. And it also shows me that I can't fool with these folks. I'm just keeping it a buck, keeping it a bean. I feel the same way I feel about people who are the cause for that orange man being in office. I'm sorry. I don't see it for people who are distasteful to victims in this manner. And again, as I stated before, regardless of how you feel about Cassie Ventura, regardless if you feel like she was if she stayed in the situation, at the end of the day, the girl was 19 when she met Diddy. Diddy was a monster then, and he was a monster even when she did agree to having a freak off. You know why she probably agreed to it? Because she knows she had no choice out. So to all of y'all that sit on your tail and literally say, "Oh my gosh, she had a choice. She had a choice." What was the choice? What was the choice? Sorry, y'all. I had had to get these dogs together. My God. Oh, Jesus. No, they're someone here fixing something, honey, and they just anyway, back to what I was saying. Um absolutely. I don't care nothing about him being a brother. I don't, unfortunately. I don't care about him being a brother. All of these trolls come in here talking about, oh, he's a black brother. Y'all just want to see a black brother down. Y'all just want to see this and y'all just want to see that. Consistently making excuses for what? Mine either. Mine either, Miss Major. Mine either. I totally agree. Um, even the doc. Miss Bernice said the stress that she was under caused her to go into premature labor. That is facts. She had that baby literally not even a week after she got off of the stand. A few days, what? Maybe 5 or 6. So that is absolutely true. I do agree with that. I agree wholeheartedly. I just, I, he is an animal. Grown woman, don't try me. He is an animal, a disgusting, vile animal. I'm like, y'all are celebrating as if we did not hear these things. Regardless of if he was convicted of these things or not, we heard that they happened. Not only that, what did our eyes see? So to me, it tells me that you are okay with any woman being a rag doll. Cassie told us how many times that man beat up on her. And y'all got y'all no good, dumb, no thinking tales out here literally celebrating a nigga like Diddy. I am sorry. Y'all can miss me with whatever. But whatever. Oh, you had put it on speakerphone. Oh, my bad. I had muted it because I didn't want y'all to have to hear me hollering at them dogs to get them to calm down. Oh, wait a minute. They still going at it. Hold on. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me get y'all updated. Okay, Agnifilio said the cases were reviewed involving defendants making money, millions, and involve minors. That's different here. Here are the facts from our letter. And what they're doing is they're comparing what other people have gone through. Then there was the club case of the former governor of New York. We understand this is moving quickly. The issue is for us is if we'd had more time, we could have shown extraordinary circumstances. The judge then said, you can the violence in your closing, whether that's relevant to the sentencing, is not for today, but it can't be considered on a bail application. Agnifilio says in June of 2024, there was an argument that Mr. Combs was defending himself. And the judge says Mr. Combs tried to get into the batters program in New York. The jury had never heard that. Then he got arrested. All these months later, here we are, the same drive to meet the head on, like the self-respecting businessman he is. The judge ain't playing. The judge is not playing with Diddy. And then Combs Agnifilio says he's been a model prisoner. There have been, yeah, I'm sorry. If y'all hear the dogs barking, ain't nothing I can do, child. And the saddest thing about it is they ain't gonna bust the grape. Somebody walk up in here, they gonna back up all the way to the back door. Um, He's been a model prisoner. There have been no issues. He's going to have next chapters in his life. When you're charged with racketeering, you have dark talks. When I was reading the Mia messages for his birthday, I had a hard time doing it. A model prisoner. So he just a good prisoner out there. I don't think he had much of a choice, do he? But to be a good prisoner, you ain't a good prisoner. Guess what happens to you? Guess what happens to you? I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I have no words for what I've been seeing. I really don't. I appreciated the unbiased conversation, but I feel like now it it has to be you have to know that this is crazy. So you had three people pose a note. You had Dante Nash, who Dante testified that he didn't hate Diddy. He actually said Diddy was a good person. He even reached out to Diddy. What was it, last Christmas, last holiday season? He reached out to him. So, like, I don't know. All of it is just crazy. He gets no sympathy from me. None from me either. Good prisoner is diabolical, very diabolical. He's not even a model citizen. Wow. Mammy being mammies. The number of women going up for him is mind-boggling. Y'all, unfortunately, and I'm gonna say this, the conversation needs to be had. The conversation needs to be had. And I guarantee you that not a lot of women and not a lot of men, not a lot of and I'm gonna say it, heterosexual men and not a lot of women want to have the true conversation, because the real conversation does need to be had. It does. It absolutely does. The conversation has to be had. What is it? What is it that you feel the need to literally celebrate, go up for? What is the need? What is the need? And then what I'm seeing now all over Twitter, the judge is biased. They need to check that judge. They need to do this to the judge because the judge is this. The judge is trying to take down another black man, and the judge. I'ma just tell y'all. Girl, you know what? I can't even go there. I just, I don't even got words, bro. These people are crazy. They're on Twitter. Okay, here we go. Diddy will be the next OJ. Okay. Either way it goes, Diddy's reputation is forever damaged. If they do let him go, now this was before I ain't interested in reading that. I wanna see the ones from this. It's just it's crazy. Miss Shanice, they over here, they over here gonna be popping now before because they thought Diddy was going home. They done already went to the liquor store and popped bottles. They done called a weed man, got them some weed so they can smoke up the night, and they was getting ready to light it up for Diddy. Only to be disappointed. Diddy ain't going nowhere. Finna sit right there. The judge said, if I denied the bail, the same bail that y'all are trying to propose again, or something similar to what you proposed before, and I denied it then, I'm gonna deny it now. That's literally what the judge just said. And the judge ain't been playing the whole time. Symmetry, baby. They had went down there to the store and got their Frank hot dogs ready. Girl, they had went down there and got a pound of ground beef so they can make them some homemade burgers. They done went down there and got, I mean, this is crazy to me. This is crazy to me. I agree, Chef. He's a piece of ish. Hey, y'all. Thank you so much, Pieces and Cream, for the super chat. I appreciate it. And again, I do want to say to y'all, a lot of y'all have really been sticking around as we've been covering this trial. And it mean a lot to me, for real, for real. Like, it really do. It mean a lot to me. I just want y'all to know that. I really do. I want y'all to know that. Okay, hold on one second. Let me see. Okay. I just got a text. Um, but yes, it's just ultimately discussing P and 2 Ross or okay, Miss Magic said, what did he ever done for these people? Nothing. He don't even know they exist. Let's be clear. He don't even know they exist. Not now one of them. So now, see, I told Jane Doe, I told you to go around to Walmart, and I told you to go get some of them boxes for they crush them. Now, let me just ask you this, Jane Doe. I don't know what you doing over there, but you better be packing, packing, packing. Cause now you really about to get it. You really about to get it. You really about to get it. And what I mean by get it is find somebody else to pay your rent. Because that's what's gonna happen here. That's what's gonna happen here. I believe Diddy is going to have some sort of revenge. He's a spiteful individual. He's a nasty individual. He gets angry. He does certain things. So I can absolutely see him wanting some type of revenge, some type of this and some type of that. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. To the people who keep saying that he can get his life back, if y'all know how the feds work, Diddy's life is ruined for the rest of his life because there is going to be someone watching him at all times. Even if he was to get out, someone would be watching him at all times. They would even plant someone in his inner circle. So I don't know what y'all are thinking. I really don't. I don't know what y'all are thinking. What are y'all thinking? What are you guys thinking? So yeah, I just want to bring this to y'all really quick so y'all know that unfortunately, well not unfortunately, but he ain't going home. He can never move like he used to. Never. I mean, from text messages to he probably don't even need no cell phone. He probably don't need no cell phone. Do you understand me? He probably don't need his own laptop. Have somebody else sign you on a laptop every. I mean, I'm being for real. They're going to be there at all times for sure. Yeah, yeah. hmm So again, to those of you that are just joining us, Diddy was denied bail. Um, he was denied bail, and they were going back and forth on expediting the sentencing. The sentencing was originally going to be set for the October the 8th, but they moved it. They're going to move it up. They're going to move it up. They're going to move it up because they want to expedite it, but they have to expedite his probation first. He will try. That's the type of person that he is. Oh yeah, he will. He will. I agree. He has a God complex. I agree. I agree. 1000%. I agree. Because they're going to track his every single move. I'm telling you, this is the same man who, when he was set to turn himself in, had things preparing for a freak off before he went. A pouch full of $9,000. Chef, why is that so bad? Because freaks can do whatever they want to do. It's dumb. Knowing what you're being accused of, I think you can wait. I think your little Peter Whacker doesn't have to be beat. I think what matters is what's ahead of you, not your little pee-pee. The little Tootsie Roll they say you got. The itty bitty ditty. I think it can wait. It was just dumb. So that tells me that you honestly believe that you are that dude. You feel like you are the one. Yeah. So I mean, I don't Mama B stop. I just I can't. I cannot. I don't have words for these people. I don't. But did I not tell y'all earlier y'all was gonna see some wild stuff? I told y'all. I told y'all. I said earlier. I said it here, and I went up on Thais's platform, and I said it over there too. I said, y'all be prepared. There's going to be a lot of weird stuff that's going to take place. And now that he has been denied bail, and I know Mama Combs with them tired wigs just knew he was coming home. I knew she was coming home, and I need to quit saying Mama Combs because she ain't nobody. She ain't none of my mama. She that monster's mama. But she out there kissing the audience, blowing kisses, talking about thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Girl, my issue with black support is that it's no longer earned support. Yeah, it's just it's poor. It's poor. Poor. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna get worse too. I think it's gonna get worse too. That part right there is what would have been in the back of my mind as a juror. And again, we have four victims or three victims. I'm sorry, or not three victims. Three people who have been witnesses to this case, who has literally given the fact that they feel away. They're afraid. I bet the same people at caping for him found every excuse not to vote. Not to vote or voted for that orange fool. Mm-hmm. You ain't lying. Whew. I was so anxious that my I needed something to drink. How many of folks out there celebrating and going up for him even vote or paying attention to what is going on politically. You better talk about it. You better talk about it. You better talk about it. Symmetry. See, they don't want to have a real conversation. They don't. They don't. Half of the people ain't even educated. They don't need. They don't know none of it. And when I say none of it, they don't know nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing. I just. Hey, Aunt Natty. Oh, you going on a trip tomorrow? Your conference. Is your conference happening? Is it your conference? I hope you can get away and get your mind at ease, because I know you're going through a lot. So I'm hoping that you can take some time to get your mind right. Diddy not going home unless you mean his cell. No, the judge denied his bail. They proposed the bail. The bail conditions were that his baby mother of his oldest daughter, his mom, and Diddy signed the bail order. And then, y'all, one thing we cannot forget is that this man still has litigation outside of this trial. He still has litigation outside of this trial. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that even though it was Tony Busby lawsuits, he was just recently sued last week. Am I buffering for y'all? I don't know. I think that's weird. Am I buffering for y'all? And Carisha, 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 Carisha. I am buffering a bit. I don't know why. Let me try this. Okay, y'all give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna come right back. Okay, hopefully this helps. Hopefully this helps. I shut the app down and I came back. So hopefully this helps. Yeah, Carisha did gloat to some but Carisha should be quiet. Cause she is named in a lawsuit too. Shut your mouth. Be quiet. Cause girl, you're not in a position to speak. You're I promise you you're not. Be quiet. And I really hope that these ignorant men, because that's really what's going to frustrate me. I'm telling y'all, I know y'all are frustrated by the women. The ignorant men are what's going to be frustrating for me. I can't deal with ignorant men. And y'all know that's what they're going to be. Every podcast, everything, they're going to be ignorant. Hello, Chef DonDon. Thank you for women. Those people are sick, just like him. I love you for speaking the truth. Thank you, Miss Angela. I appreciate that. I'm gonna always do my best to speak up for women. I am, regardless of if they don't like me or not. I'm gonna do my best to speak up for women, because I feel like women deserve it. Women deserve it. And I just be feeling like these men, some of these men just be, yeah. Child probation would be the worst thing that they could do. Would be pissing for years and gotta not be mess up. Child, yeah, that's another thing. That probation ain't no joke, cause you know, really anybody. Child, let me hush. But probation ain't no joke. It's no joke. It's better than being incarcerated, but it's still life of foolishness. Straight foolishness. Um. So I don't know, y'all. I'm just disgusted. And, I literally would be telling y'all like, hey, go catch all of the YouTubers who are talking about the case. But listen, if it ain't Pam, if it ain't, if it ain't, people that I know that are covering this, like Thais, people who I know aren't making a mockery of the victims, who aren't making a mockery of what these people went through, those are the people that I encourage you to watch. I'm going to encourage you, and I'm not telling you who to watch and who not to watch, but what I am doing is letting you know that if you realize that you can't take it being in these different chats, exit stage left. It's not worth it going back and forth with people because people are going to feel the way that they feel. Free Diddy, free Diddy. I just think you should just move accordingly. I just think you should just move accordingly because people are going to feel the way that they're going to feel. So, in order to, keep yourself from having to go to that next level, I think the best thing to do is to pull away or separate yourself from the conversation, separate yourself from what's going on. Wait a minute. I need to hear myself because why does it seem like. Oh, wow. I hate this. I hate when my mic sometimes up. I'm using the whole microphone and y'all can me like I'm in a doggone closet and nobody gonna say nothing. Okay, let's see if that fixed it. It did. Um, and I wonder why people be coming in and out and stuff like that. That's probably because y'all be irritated with the sound. Did they reach a full verdict today or not? Yes, they did. They did. I was wondering why, the numbers kept going down and stuff like that. Well, I mean, they still going down, but I was wondering what was happening. They did reach a verdict. He was found not guilty on the RICO. He was found not guilty on the ex trafficking, but he was found guilty of the transportation of prostitution, is what he was guilty of. He faces up to 20 years in prison, and they proposed a bail for him, and unfortunately, the judge denied the bail. So I just the people thought that man was going home. So let's see what the internet has gotten to say. Let's see what the internet got to say now over there on Instagram. And again, I call out these blogs like the Shade Room, the Neighborhood Talk. Y'all be so fake and phony. Look, okay, so you got a whole woman here. So Dante Nash, submitted the letter. Here's one of the comments. Now, this is from Tweet's daughter. Y'all know the single Tweet. She said, "Won't Dante trying to set Cassie up with other men? Girl, bye." What? What? Help me if I'm missing something there. I want to comment on this, girl. What are you talking? What? Help me, y'all. Help me, y'all. Did I miss something? Trill, I appreciate you for coming in here and giving me information, but the sentencing is actually not set for October. They actually are going to expedite it. Am I missing something? Can I read that comment again? Wasn't Dante trying to set Cassie up with other men? Girl, bye. What? What? Can y'all help me? Help me. What does that have to like? Am I missing something? She got 152 likes on that comment. What am I missing? What? uh, anyway, listen, y'all. I'm finna go. These people are crazy. These people are crazy. They say Christian did all that dancing and stuff for nothing. These people think everything is a joke and funny. Somebody said the judge is doing this because he doesn't agree with the verdict. The prosecution fumbled the case, and now the judge gets to legally disagree by way of harsh sentencing and denied bond. The same thing happened to OJ. The funny part is Cassie herself went back after the hotel beating. He definitely deserves time for the abuse. You're stupid. Y'all are dumb. Somebody said, wait. Listen, y'all. To that comment, somebody said, I just went to your page and ma'am, you have bigger fish to fry. Not legally, so don't get too happy, big mama. Then to be under a post advocating for an abuser's freedom, I'll only reconsider this post if you say you've been if you've done it from the treadmill. You know what? He finna maybe go to her page. What's on her page? Oh. Oh, okay. I understand what you mean by that. You do got bigger fish to fry. You ain't never lied. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Angela, for the cash app. I appreciate it, honey. Thank you. Thank you. She ain't see a treadmill a day in her life. Child, he ate her up. I mean, ate her right on. Ate her up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, honey. Um, Somebody said Diddy thought he was moonwalking out of that court. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? Ooh, y'all are. Whew. They said false alarm. Y'all can cancel your baby oil order. I can't with these people. I can't. I can't. This stuff ain't funny. All right, listen. I am getting ready to go. I have a video premiering at 6 p.m. A lawsuit from one of our good brothers, a good chef that I know really well, is suing Guy Fieri. That's how you say it. Fieri. No, Fieri. That's what I mean. People are missing those points. Okay, wait a minute. Blackmailing and beating women to coerce them is cowardly and deprived. I agree. I agree. I have no words. I have no words. No words. No words. No words. No words. But here's what I want all of you beautiful people to do is enjoy the rest of your evening. Meet me here at 6 o'clock in the premiere video. It is already up. It is going to be premiering at 6. We will be celebrating Willie B's birthday at 7. And I think that's about it. Dude with the spike tips in 2025. Yes, that's exactly who it is. Either willfully, ignorantly, or just plain ignorant. Ignorant. And I think that's what it is. I think that these people are just willfully ignorant. They don't mind being ignorant. That's what I think it is. I don't think it's anything besides that. That's it. Wait a minute. Breaking news. Oh, I don't care about that. Um, Diddy will bounce back from this, and if he doesn't, at least he's still rich. That man is not gonna still be rich. I get what people are saying. Real estate wise, Diddy is rich. He's rich. Oh my God, he's so rich. What y'all don't understand is he's has lost a huge source of his income. Okay, he's making money on his private jets. He's making money through his real estate. But the thing he has to pay his legal team. He has to, there are so many things. He doesn't have the things that he had before. And please be clear, a lot of these companies like Ciroc, Revolt, all of these places, they disassociated themselves after they seen the video of him doing what he did to Cassie. It didn't even really have to do with this federal trial. The majority of it had to do with the fact of what he did with Cassie. And some of the people not even saying that. Because the people, we saw the video. And then what makes matters worse is that at trial, the full video came out. We only saw a snippet of the video, and the people decided to pull back then. So I don't know, Alec. If I'm honest, I think the judge is going to give Diddy a little time. I do. I do. I feel like if the judge denied his bail, I feel like the judge is going to give him time. I do. I feel like, yeah, I feel like the judge is going to give him time. I feel like he's going to get anywhere from probably 5 to 10 years. hmm I do think the judge is going to give him time. I could be wrong, but I think based on the fact that the judge is telling us these things that he sees and the reason why he denied his bail, I could see him sentencing him, giving him some time. Yeah. So for the people who say, he might do time served, he might do this, but I do think the judge is going to give him something. Something. I don't think it's going to be as easy as him saying, "Oh, you've been in jail for 10 months. Let's knock off such and such off of your sentence." Of course, they're going to do the time served, but I don't think he's going to get what people think he's going to get. And people think he's going to have to do like a year or so. But the year will be cut down, so he would only have to do 3 more months. I don't believe that. He doesn't have a lot of liquidity without liquid assets. He is no more rich than the next man. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people really think, like, a lot of times he was making his money based off of partnerships and deals that he had with these places. He's not getting those anymore. And some of these companies may decide to still work with him behind the scenes, but for the most part, he's not getting what he was getting before. Whew. He's not doing 20, but definitely do. Yeah, I don't think he's going to do 20 either. But I do think the judge going to give him something. Wait a minute. Do we have a Twitter update? Have they adjourned for the day? Let's see. I'm just interested in seeing what the people have to say. So the shade rooms post with Armand and the people squirting the baby oil. Somebody said, "Is this Armand?" Someone said, "I was wondering, but didn't want to start anything on my timeline." Someone said it is, and the way his star power has been rising, I hope he doesn't just shoot himself in the foot with this. And I it's distasteful. While I knew he was a mess, but this is wild. He wasn't celebrating for Diddy. Armand has been boots on the ground from day one. He's probably just shocked by the verdict and glad that this is over. You People will make dumbfounded opinions on some such. Anyway, y'all have a great day. I am. I'll meet y'all in a few minutes over there, or on this channel, but in the premiere video. Okay, I have no more. Y'all have a great day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.